Hello there. Okay, now we're on. Welcome, everybody, and good afternoon. I am Mike Levin, the Executive Director of the Digital Analytics Association. I'm standing over here, so if Todd holds up the sign when I run out, I'm going to squash him and steal the signs. But seriously, I want to spend a brief amount of time talking to you about some exciting new products that have already come out this year from DAA and are coming out the rest of the year that I think you're all going to be very interested in, as well as kind of give you a high-level overview of all the things that DAA does to enhance your careers and make your companies better. We have a new mission, and it focuses on professional development and community. And that's why all you guys are here about. And for the companies that are vendors and provide solutions, it's a great opportunity to market to the industry around the world. For those of you who don't recognize this guy, this is Confucius. He was a wise Chinese philosopher that lived about, I guess, 2,000 some years ago. Many things quotes have been attributed to him over the years. Most of those I can't repeat today in front of this audience, but this is one of my favorites. And DAA is doing its best to try to make that happen. So, for example, how often do you get to invent a profession, define a career, or identify what somebody is doing in a new occupation? It doesn't happen very often. So DAA spent the last year identifying the knowledge and skills needed to make you successful as digital analysts. And competency frameworks, anybody familiar with competency frameworks? Just two people, okay. They're pretty important because it exists now in many professions, and it draws a line in the sands and announces that the profession has arrived, and it gives a platform upon which to build upon. And so DAA has made this declaration. In order to form a more perfect profession, establish recognition, ensure qualified expertise, provide for the common identification, promote the general value, secure the blessings of higher salaries to ourselves, cheers, and our posterity, we do ordain, establish, and release the industry's first competency framework for digital analysts. Whoa, what happened to that? There was supposed to be a really cool animation transition here, and it didn't happen. That's strange. Hope the others are in there. That's too bad. It was a curtain that was opening up. It was really cool. Trust me, I'm very disappointed. What? No, it's not that important. It was. It was just cool. So what does the framework do? It defines the skills that are going to help you succeed in your jobs and your careers. And it covers 3 experience levels across 2 professional tracks. And it's designed to benefit just about everybody in the industry. For organizations, it helps you define job roles, it helps you plan for your workforce, it helps staff grow and tell them how they can grow within your company, and it assesses applicants against a standardized set of competencies. For professionals, it's a guide for those who want to enter the profession. Everybody in this room knows we need more people in this profession, so it'll help people who are considering it understand. It helps identify your competencies and weaknesses and plan your career path. None of this exists right now. For the industry, it establishes consistency in multiple sectors across the entire industry. For academics, it helps students and professors and faculty alike. How is it organized? It's by experience levels and professional tracks. So these 3 levels, entry, mid, and senior, have analytical and technical in all those categories. And you can see it'll have a job task, it'll have knowledge statements and skill statements for each of those levels. This is what it looks like. I know you can't read that very well, but you can see that it has the job description here, then it has the professional track, the competency task statements, skill statements, and knowledge statements, and this exists for all of those. It's a lot longer in the framework. It's a multiple page document, but it gives you an idea of what's in there. And unlike many things on our website, this one's really easy to find. You just go to professional development and the competency framework, or you can come down here and click on that, and it'll take you to this page, and then you download it. It's really easy. It is a members-only document. It's truly a milestone because it defines who we are and allows us to be recognized and evaluated against standards. and compensated, as we said earlier, according to well-defined and clearly communicated skill sets. Right now, compensation is all over the board. It's all based on scuttlebutt. People are talking about salaries that don't even exist or they hope will exist, and we're working on standardizing that now and even into the future. And so we like this so much, we created a little ditty. And you're welcome to come to sing, not sing, but say it along with me. It's truly a Hall of Fame membership perk. It came out so well, it's easy to tell, an analyst from an Excel clerk. A compendium of tasks, skills, and knowledge one cannot acquire in college, a statement of ability and upward mobility to be recognized and acknowledged. With this framework firmly in hand, our colleagues will now understand what we do when we toil, pumping data for oil and delivering insights by hand. So DAA implores you to boost its investment along with your professional contentment. This was written by one of our board members and a manager at FedEx. Thank you for that. And so this is just the framework. As I mentioned earlier, we want to build on that, and there's a lot of things that we're working on right now. The framework is already available, and we're working as we speak on different things. For example, how does your company fit into the world of digital analytics? And what knowledge and skills do you need? What knowledge and skills do you have, and what do you need? And what will it take to get to the next level? All right, the timekeeper has left. I'm in good shape. So we are, as we speak, creating a self-assessment tool that members can take, and in the future, the companies can also help with their employees in doing this. And it'll rate abilities as compared to others in the profession. It'll explore career roles within your companies, discover skills to function effectively in each role, and identify resources available to build those skills. That's a lot of stuff. And that's not all. There's more that we're working on right now. So most of you have probably hired a digital analyst at some point or time. Does your job description look like this? I hope not. Obviously, that's a joke, but it still stands that there are no standard job descriptions, there are no classifications, and there's no well-organized description of our responsibilities. So we're creating job descriptions for every one of those levels that you saw in the framework. And it'll define the roles and identify options, again, for career paths, something that is really needed so people can retain employees. It's only available for corporate members. And that's not all. We are working on interview guides as well. And that'll assist anybody who's doing hiring, whether it's the hiring manager or the HR person, to help you make better hiring decisions. Because right now it's all over the board in terms of questions that are asked and in terms of the interviews. And that also is available just for corporate members. We are forming our task force now. We have task forces already working on the other things. It also helped us with the framework. But if you're interested in being part of defining your profession, you'd like to be on this task force, please let us know. Okay, and that's just the new stuff that's coming out now. Here's a quick overview of what DAA has been doing, which focuses mainly on education and training. For online stuff, we have the Award of Achievement in Digital Analytics that's been going on for over 6 or 7 years, and it was the first analytics program of its kind delivered comprehensively in these 4 courses, and it's done through the program at UBC. And now it's available in German and Spanish. Anybody in here speak those 2 primarily? No, okay. And hopefully we'll expand that in the future. We also offer a web intelligence certificate by taking these 5 courses in conjunction with the UCI. We also have face-to-face workshops. Our Essential series offers those 2 courses. If they're full-day workshops. We have our new storytelling for digital analytics workshop. We just conducted our 9th one this morning here, and we take those all around the country. We also have the certification. Many of you already know that we have that in terms of our certified web analyst. And their benefits here are many that you can take advantage of. And we already have over 200 certified web analysts around the world. A lot of them are non-US as well. Our connections and networking are second to none. There are thousands of members all around the globe with which you can connect. We have 70 corporate members and growing. We have 12 local chapters that have meetings throughout the year where you can network and learn in terms of an educational setting. We've conducted 34 of these symposiums around the country since we started. We also, online resources, it's a great place for you to also get additional valuable sources where you can solve business problems and learn from white papers and our new member open forum that looks like this. Some of who, if you're a member, you've probably seen the emails coming out where you can post a question. If you're running into a problem in your day-to-day job and you want some help, you post a question, goes out to everybody around the world, as well as if you want to help people, you can help answer people that are having problems. It's a great networking and professional development tool. Our new Thought Leader Conversation Series has an hour long during the lunch on the East Coast. Jim Stern, one of the grandfathers of the digital analytics industry, has a conversation with the rock stars of the industry, and you can ask questions of them as well about how they got into the field, what recommendations they have for a career. It's really an awesome thing, and it's free to members and members only. We're also going to be introducing our monthly webinars next month. And all those are archived, along with every single symposium speaker is being archived, has been archived. So we have over 100 recordings that are available to you. You can go back and look at any symposium we've conducted over the last 5 years and target the speakers or the topics that you want to learn from. Pretty soon we're going to have that all cataloged, so it'll be a little easier than it is now, but that's a valuable resource for you to look at. And those of you in the room know that it's very hard to find digital analysts today with any type of a training. And so we want to help out. We have a job board that's targeted to the industry that's been very successful for most companies. And corporate members, by the way, get free unlimited job board postings. We have a lot of discounts to industry events, as you can see there. You can volunteer to help in projects through our Volunteer Central. We have task forces now, so you have a certain specific role. It's a time period. You start, you finish, you get everything accomplished, and then you can go and do something else. There's no long committee responsibilities or commitments. We have a membership category for just about anybody, and we're coming soon is our new university membership, which will include faculty and students. And that's part of our efforts to attract students to get into the field, to encourage them to develop into digital analysts and to get more people who are qualified and trained. So be part of your industry's association because it's going to help you and your company. We also need your help in shaping our current products, making them better, as well as your ideas for future ones. It's really a great ROI. For an individual membership, it's the equivalent of a medium latte a week for a year. Now, isn't your career worth more than that? Thank you very much.